Welcome back to OneStopTutorials.com. It's me, Slack Alibaba. That's my new name, Slack Alibaba. Back again, and what we're going to do now is we're going to slice up this template. Okay. Now, what I generally do when slicing up templates is I always turn off the actual text. Okay. I never slice text unless it's something like a logo or something like that. The reason for this is we have a content-based website. There is no point slicing up text, turning it into an image and adding it to your website, because quality text is what gets you ranked inside of Google and other search engines. So any text that we see on here, I always hand code it and put it into CSS. Okay, so what I do is go through and I turn off the text from the sections that I actually want. Now what we got here is I've taken off the AdSense at the top here. I've also taken off the text at the top here, and I only need to do it on one because we're going to duplicate this whole section. We're going to duplicate it in this one and this one, so I only need actually one top nav. Again, the same as this. I'm going to duplicate this. This one I need one. Anything else? Just checking, having a look. Sponsored links is another one. This is going to be this one here. I just turn on and off these eyes, it shows me. No, that one there, and let's turn that off. Okay, and do you know what? I might actually just turn off the actual AdSense as well. The AdSense is outside. Let's turn off the AdSense on that one. Okay, so let's actually get slicing. Like I said, if you want to learn properly how to slice up and code a Photoshop template, I've done a course on it. Go check it out. It'll be, because I'm going to be doing this a little bit quicker. First thing I want to slice up is this background here. Okay, once I make the slice, double left click on it, and then we're going to name it BG. Okay, so that's that one done. Next one I want to slice up is the logo, so I'm just left clicking, dragging across. I can make that a bit smaller, and like I said in the actual course of where we learn how to slice and code a Photoshop template, you need clean slices. Okay, make sure you get clean slices. Double left click when you want to actually name it. I'm going to call this a logo. I'm going to hit OK. What else we got here? We got this green bar. I want this green bar here all the way down to there. Perfect. Double left click. Going to call that green AdSense. I'm going to take the search button. I'm going to zoom in and I just hold down Alt or Option on my keyboard and use the middle scroll on my mouse. That allows me to zoom in. That looks good. Search, but okay. What else we got here? We don't need to worry about this actual green bar here because we already have that. You'll notice we have it here in the background. Let's take this one here. Slice up that. I also want the shadow because we've got a bit of shadow on that. So let me zoom in, make sure I'm getting it all. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Okay, double left click. I'm going to call this top bar left. You can call them whatever you want. I have a warped brain, so that's why I call them funny names. It sort of it makes sense to me. Okay, I don't need the AdSense. That's that one done. I'm going to take this actual image here. We're going to take this cake. There we go. I'm going to double left click. I'm going to call this cake underscore content. Hit OK. How else are we doing here? Okay, I want to take this green section here. Zoom in by holding down Alt or Option. Scroll in with the wheel of my mouse. Looking good. Double left click on that. Top bar right AdSense. Makes no sense at all. Green bar done. What else have we got here? Let me zoom out, it'll be a bit quicker. Okay, don't need those. I'm going to scroll into this one. We're definitely going to need this one. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to duplicate these so I can see that I've not. There we go, nice and tight. I could probably bring it up a bit as well. Double left click. Top bar content. Top bar content under. There we go. Hit OK. I think that's pretty much it. What I might do actually is take this. I might just take this quickly as well. In fact, I don't want the text. Let's just zoom in, make sure it's a nice cut. I'm just holding down spacebar, allows me to move around. Let me move it up a bit. Okay, zoom out, and I'm actually going to turn the text off on that. We don't want the text. Body content, body right, and this is going to be, must be another, it's going to be this one here, and there we go. Turn that off. Double left click, and I'm going to call this cake. And there we go. I think that's pretty much all we need. Everything else is going to be CSS. Let's just double check. Looking good. Everything named. And it's really important to name them. It's really, really important to name them, because later on it's just so much easier to find them, even when you name them stupid names like I do. Okay, that's it. So let's export this out to be an actual HTML file. File, save for web and devices. And this opens up this save for web and devices box. Now what we need to do is optimize these and make sure the actual size of the images are good. If you look down here, it tells us the size in K at what speed. Okay, so if I click on it, you'll notice here at JPEG was 466 bytes. It's tiny, it's perfect. JPEG 679 bytes. What you can also do is change it to something like a PNG, which is half of the size of JPEG. Okay, you need to be a bit careful with PNG, especially with Internet Explorer 6, and especially if you've got transparent backgrounds. Okay, and a GIF is 372. I'm going to use a GIF. I'm going to go wild. Okay, this one here is 1.5K as a JPEG. GIF is 1.6. PNG is 682. Okay, and if you want to zoom in, just click the zoom tool. You'll be able to see if the quality is okay. If you want to zoom out with the zoom tool selected, hold down Alt or Option. That will turn it into a zoom out tool. Oops, just change back to this tool. 1 point, we could get that smaller. I really believe in optimizing your actual graphics and trying to keep them as low, but still have good quality. Actually, I'm going to leave it as a JPEG. We've got nothing down here, nothing down here. Now these images tend to get bigger, as you can see, 11K. The reason for that is there's so much more color to them than the actual basic one color stuff. So generally when you use a GIF or something like this, you'll notice all the colors here, and you'll notice it goes up in K. It's very similar to the PNG. I think we're getting the best result at 11K with an actual JPEG. And this image here, the cake, again 12K. Let's have a look at GIF, 22K. PNG 19K. I'm going to stick with the JPEG, and that's it. Once you've done and optimized everything and you've had a look at what the size of the file is, simply hit save, and we're going to actually make a new project, new folder. I'm going to call this recipes project. Okay, I'm going to double left click on that. Okay, and what we want to do now is we want to make sure that we have these saved as an HTML and images. We want to export the HTML and we want to export the images. We want to make sure we have all slices selected, and as this is going to be a template, I'm just going to put template.html. I'm going to hit save, and what this is going to do is turn our whole website, whatever we sliced, whatever we didn't slice, it's going to turn it into an HTML page. And if I come to it, where is it? This one here, double left click on it, double left click on the template, you should now see our template, and there it is, looking sexy. So in the next tutorial, what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to start coding this baby up. Take it easy, guys and girls. Catch you at the next one-stop tutorial.